who readily acknowledges it. He knew that Castro, like I said, those two guys, they're fun to watch. They're great offensive rebounders, they're great defensive rebounders, and they're both scrappy players.
So that is the third personal foul against Tupex Robinson. And Jason Castro with a chance now to bring the lead back up to 3 with less than 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
This guy was 6 out of 7 from the free throw line in the first half. Kirby Raimundo has come into the ballgame replacing James Schaap. James does need a rest. Bigger lineup now being shown here by Purefoods. Rico, Kirby, and Rich playing in the forward lineup.
And as for Talking Tex, biggest guy on the lineup now is Don Aliago.
Well, Curry is big,
But why, definitely.
He plays big too.
Lanete, first line jumper, no. And Aliago
Doing so many intangible things with Talking Tex, on Tex teams all game long, and he controlled that rebound. Now Alapaz. Trying to play one-on-one here with Rich Alvarez.
beautiful play for Harvey Carey, three-point play coming up.
Now, that's a great move there by the guy who's the most seasoned point guard on that team. Richard to picking up because it was off a fast break. That was not his assignment. And Alban just took it through the baseline, read where his teammates were, gave up a nice pass, and a possible three-point play for Harvey Carey.
And now the Purefoods TJ Giants staring at a 5-point deficit.
Remember, they took the lead. That's right.
They held on to a 1-point lead for a little less than a minute. 5 team fouls already given up by the Purefoods TJ Giants here in the fourth. And Coach Ryan Gregorio forced to call for a timeout with 6 minutes and 14 remaining. Our score, 82-76, Talking Tex. Where's the KFC? Just dial 887-8888 KFC. It's finger licking good.
So fortunes have reversed here as Purefoods is the one getting into penalty here early in the fourth quarter. Well, it was Talking Tex who had that in the third quarter.
Yup, forced to kick out. Tupex Robinson.
Yeah! That's a big three-point shot. They sagged off him and he made them pay with a nice three-point conversion.
And Alapaz shooting over Villanueva. That's short. Rich Alvarez with a rebound.
And Robinson. Here's Kirby Raimundo. Unusually wide open. Robinson with the save. Battle for the loose ball. And it's recovered by Talking Tex. Ahead to Cardona. Cardona with a finish.
Big effort there both by James Schaap and Jimmy Alapag. So turned out it just went in the favor of Talking Tex.
Over now to Dominic Uy with this report on the Talking Texters.
Thank you, Vito. At the last time out, Coach John Reyes reminded his boys that they need to play defense to be able to win this game. He even said, we need to play defense like you've never played defense before, Vito.
Thank you, Dominic. And the Talking Texters now with Cardona. From three.
5 straight points for Cardona, and all of a sudden that lead is back to 8 right now.
And that's a momentum killer coming from Matt Cardona. And he now has 26 points in the ball game, bringing the lead back up to 8 for Talking Tex.
That was just a 30-second timeout called by Purefoods, sort of to stop the momentum and try to get these boys playing together again. 2 misses there by Kirby, as we see Mr. Manny Pangilinan, of course, following his team. Must be very happy with the way his team has been playing the last few games. I think they've only had 1 loss in the last 7 or 8 games. No? So they've really made a big comeback here.
4 straight wins already for the Talking Tex Tropan Texters. And
it's a good sign for them. Both teams were given warnings for delay of the game because they refused to come out of their huddle. They made the 37th timeout a 1-minute talk. and then some. And good warnings given. Now, if you commit any delay of the game within the game, the team will be charged a technical foul.
Purefoods now with the possession. They're playing catch-up basketball here. Lanete.
And that is going to be a hacking foul called against Macardona.
The second personal foul, only the second team foul I think called against Toketex. A foul that they could afford to give up. They didn't want the play emanating coming from the timeout.
And Lanete, almost losing it there. 10 seconds left on the shot clock for Purefoods. Lanete, losing it, over to Kirby. Kirby thinks about it, moves in closer. Moving jumper is no good, but there will be a foul.
It might be an aliado, which bumped him. Yes, who bumped him underneath.
And it wasn't the act of shooting, so yes, free throws coming up for Kirby. 27 trips to the line already for the Purefoods TJ Giants.
Against 16 for Toketex, so big difference there.
And we'll take a look now at our TM3. Hatid sa inyo na TM power to the people. This is Topex Robinson. Big three here. And that three, if I remember correctly, cut the lead to 3, but the Toketex have since gotten back, and they're now up by 6.
Yeah, because they were up by 6, Topex maybe 3, and then Macardona had the breakaway, then the 3-point shot.
Alabag trying to shake off Lanete. And now Cardona almost has it taken away by James Yap.
And another foul called against Purefoods, against James. That's going to be number 5. And at the same time, they're in the penalty, so Mac will go to the free throw line.
And the frustration on the face of Coach Ryan Gregorio. James Yap now just one foul away from graduating from this ball game.
Masakit doon, parang almost a fumble, almost a turnover.
Right.
And he recovered, and you fouled him and you sent him to the free throw line, and you pick up your 5th foul. So, like a triple whammy ang marat sa'yo, you know. Where you could have had the interception, maybe a fast break on the other end.
And Cardona could make this another 8-point ball game. Yes, he does. 89-81 is our score with a little more than 4 minutes remaining. 28 points though for Cardona in the game.
That just seems to be an ordinary day at the office.
That's true.
Nowadays. Just maybe nice, sizable lead again.
And Cardona staying aggressive. He knows that James Jeff has 5 fouls already. And Topex Robinson with the rebound.
Twin screens here for James Yap. Choose where you want to go.
And James Yap almost losing it there to give to Topex Robinson, who scores from close range.
This is one of his biggest offensive games for Purefoods. Keeping them within range, just a 6-point lead, with still a lot of time left to go, 3 minutes and 10 seconds.
And now Alapag looking for a high screen. Aliani will give it. Alapag in the paint to Harvey, carry down low. And it's another takeaway. That one was stolen by James Yap. And now Robinson inside, Villanueva against Carey.
Oh, he liked that matchup, and when he let Rico spin to the left, you're in trouble.
And it's now a 4-point affair with Rico Villanueva.
What James is going to hold position, but he's not going to try to slap the ball away. You slap the ball away, you get your 6th foul there. So, Mac was aggressive. And James going to drive left.
And James Yap with a one-hander.
Nice clear route actually there by Purefoods.
And we're now down to the last 2 minutes, brought to you by Motolite from Matagala.
That's an eternity of basketball, as these two teams very well know. Every time they meet, you got a classic ball game in your hands.
And the Purefoods TJ Giants bench on their feet. Cardona. And that one slapped away.
Last touch for the Purefoods. So there'll be 4 seconds left on the shot clock for Toketex. That ball hit the hand of a Purefoods player all the way up.
And Jimmy Alapag will have a choice of Aliado, Carey, Cardona, or Castro. They go to Castro, and it's lost.
A good defense there and good anticipation. Tough pass made by Jimmy Alapag, especially for a small player.
And Kirby Raimundo battling for position. Raimundo. Out to Lanete in the corner. No. Raimundo with the offensive rebound. Another kick-out pass. Will it be James Jeff this time? And James Jeff for his 23rd point of the game. But that is by far his